Hi, Joe Doyle here. As a former bricklayer turned property investor, I would not be where I am today if I didn't first learn the art of business. Nowadays, a big part of my life is helping other tradesmen succeed with their business by sharing my knowledge, insights and experience. Welcome to the Tradesman Support Group podcast. Okay, so Dec, what's the story, my friend? How have you been since we last spoke?
Oh, no bother at all. Sure. Well, we're not doing too much this week, the same as the rest of the country, as I say.
Yeah, the rest of the country. So the last day we spoke, right, we were talking about getting a bit of clarity or a bit of segmentation of the pipeline of work to figure out where the profit is and where the profit is not, yeah?
Yes.
How did you get on with that exercise? And I think we kind of done the exercise while we were on the phone, didn't we?
We kind of did. I'm actually looking at it now as well, again, over all my work in the pipeline is existing customers. Seems to be most of us all existing and repeat business. And I'm just looking through, and I done a lot of the jobs that we've done over the last few months. I was putting them up on the board there, and none of them are turning out profitable.
Good.
Big or small, or anything, minus everywhere. I have a minus 159, minus 272, minus 436,
Brilliant,
minus 372, and every job seems to be minus. Okay. Plenty of minuses.
Let me tell you the reason why I said good when you told me that you're in minuses, yeah?
Yeah.
Because you haven't starved yet, right?
Yes.
Which means you've been operating there and you've been doing business at this level for God knows how long, right? But yet you haven't starved, right?
Yes.
So whatever level is going on there, it's keeping you alive, yeah?
Yeah.
So we can figure that out, right?
And I know I'm nearly after spending the week in the office here, but trying to get money in and jobs. I've jobs all over the place and jobs not built out and bits of money, 1,000 here and 500 there and 2,000 here. And
are we getting?
So I'm trying to get it all in. I'm trying to get a handle on it. I'm getting close now.
Brilliant. So do you feel like you're getting
sent out?
Do you feel you're coming into control with this thing?
Well, hopefully another couple of days. Hopefully I'll have everything. At least I'll know where I am with everything.
Yes. Well, look, what we need to do. What we need to do when all of the work that you're getting is from repeat customers, right? We just need to start diluting that with more work from other people. And the work that we get from other people, we just make sure that it's profitable at our new rate, yeah?
Yes, yeah.
Now also, what's the lowest minus number you have on your make or break board?
We done a big job last year and it ran into 109,400.
No, sorry.
What I got paid, but the minus number on it is 372.
For the day or for the overall job, or
per day? No, the whole job is 18,600 minus. And I just divided that by the number of days, which was 50 days.
Brilliant. Okay, so you've got a better understanding of this than I thought you had, right? So
yeah, no, I have a fair idea of it, I think.
Yeah, so minus 362.
Minus 372.
Right, that's the highest minus number. What's the number closest to zero?
No, sorry, you're right. It's minus. There's another one here, another job, and it's only a house job. Minus 436.
But what's the number closest to zero you have?
Closest, minus 159.
Okay, so that's your most profitable job. And of course, we'll state the obvious here. We are now not taking our profit as this little optional thing we get at the end. We're including it as it's an absolute necessity.
Yes.
And when we don't hit that €500 a day, it appears as a minus, yeah? So when you hit 500, it'll come up as zero.
Yes.
And then when you hit 600, it comes up at
obviously
1.
If I'm over the 500, I'm losing altogether.
If you're lower than minus 500, yeah, that's when me and you have to hold hands and jump off a bridge.
The alarm bells.
Yeah. But we can fix this, Declan. It's 100%. You know, like it's 100% that it can be fixed. Up until now, you never had any clarity on this. You know.
No, I never had a plan or a target or.
How do you feel about the bit of work we've done over the last couple of weeks? How are you feeling about it so far?
Yeah, Jesus, it's helped me on a lot. Even just putting it into perspective of, like, you've always have whatever a target. Say I want to be there in 20 years, but like say I'm 14 years ahead now, and I had a target when I started, but I'm nowhere near.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, I'm always struggling with bills. Like, say, 10 years time, I won't at least have a few pounds, but I never get there. But I never had a plan as such.
Yeah. You see, the thing is, when people make, you probably heard me saying this before, when people make 10-year plans, 5-year plans, I think even if they make a 2-year plan, the progress is so slow and gradual that they don't realise if they're making it, and B, they don't realise that they're actually not making it, and most people don't make it to hit their plans.
Yes, yeah.
That's why I would like to make a plan with you for Christmas.
Yes.
Because, like, if you're making a plan for Christmas, right? Let's say we've 3 months of the year gone, right? So we've now got 3 quarters. So let's make a plan very simple, right? Dec wants to have 60 grand extra in the bank at Christmas, right? We'll divide that by 9 months, which is 6,666 quid. You know, let's say you wanted 80 grand, right? Because we don't want to be doing all them numbers, right? 666. Let's say you wanted 90 grand in the bank by Christmas. We've 9 months left, right? That's 10 grand. That's 10 grand a month. Divide that by 4. It's 2.5 grand a week. Divide that by 5. It's 500 a day. Half the day is gone. Dec, did you make your 250? And your answer is no. Well, like, well, you better go and make another 250 in the afternoon. Otherwise, you're down a day. And that plan is set up on the basis that you have no time to fuck about.
Yeah.
And
I know, but I know I'm not going to do that. Realistically, my plan would be to get out of debt and have a few pounds in the bank.
Well, do you want to have a conversation around that? Do you want to have a conversation around a further plan, or do you want to analyse the pipeline a little bit more, or what works for you?
I'm struggling to see where I'm going to get the pipeline and the work that I'm doing, and especially if things go balls up, as I say.
Right, now let me jump in here. There's 3 negatives you've just told me in the space of 30 seconds. I won't get the target. I'm struggling to fill the pipeline, and especially if things go belly up, right? So in order for you to maintain credibility with me, you need to finish this paragraph with one positive comment, yeah? So tell me one good thing about the business.
I've plenty of business. I've plenty of good customers, good contacts.
Brilliant.
So
okay.
So let's. And I have, say, I'm pricing a job for a builder. The house in Bray, though, as a big house.
Now, why Dow? Why did you say Dow there?
Huh?
The house is in Bray, though. Like.
Because it's the other side of the M50, and it'll be hard. I'd say it'll be hard. I'll not make near the rates that I'm supposed to. If I'm aiming for the 500 a day, I know I won't.
Right, let me jump in again. Declan, I'm absolutely so delighted that we've got a little bit of this conversation recorded, right? Because I'm going to send it to you. I'm going to have to ask you to give me a positive, and you're going to give me more negatives.
Yes.
Right, but like, if you listen, I'm not nitpicking here. I'm trying to get inside this man's head, right? So he's telling me that I won't hit the target this year, not with the pipeline of work and the way things are. And I says, right, give me a positive. And you said, well, I've got a good pipeline of work. I think you said, I have a big job to price. It's in Bray, though, which means it's at a disadvantage, and I won't get the rates. And then you're just going back down this little. You're walking back down. So 1 minute you're walking up the ladder, next minute you're walking back down. You know.
Yeah. Well, sure. I'm just going to price it. Well, I'll send the price in, but I know it won't be accepted. So I probably. Maybe it will be.
Exactly.
Maybe it will.
So let me jump in here, right? Let me help you out here for 1 minute on that, right?
Yeah.
You now have a company that, how many lads did we say you have there? 4?
I have. Well, I have 3 at the minute, so we were up to 5, but
yeah, okay.
3, and then we're 0 at the minute, but we'll be back up to 3. Hopefully.
Yeah, of course, yeah. So if we look at this in the flip side, right? Rather than looking at it from a completely negative point of view, give me 1 second. I'll just log out something here because it's going to start beeping. Yeah, rather than looking at things in a completely negative point of view, let's flip it. You're well established. You have a core group of clients. The money is not amazing, but they're consistent.
Yes.
Your staff is there. You've been at this now for 14 years. You haven't made any major money, but yet you didn't fail to put food on the table at any stage during those 14 years.
Yeah.
So that would show me that you have an absolute rock solid foundation for this business in order to take it to the next level.
Okay.
Now, if I was talking to you about somebody else's business and I used those words, what would your perception of the business be?
It's a good starting point.
Okay, so give me the perception of your business.
Unorganised.
No, it's not. It's this. Do you see what's happened there? I've just described your business to you. Yeah. I've just described your business to you. I said, disassociate yourself with it. If you decide that's another guy's business, give me your thoughts on it. And you're like, yeah, it's a good starting point. Now, so you're not willing to associate the positives of your business. You need to stop whipping the fuck out of yourself here, Dec, yeah?
Yeah.
Because the world will whip the bollocks out of you, right? You don't need to worry about yourself doing that, yeah?
Yes.
Right? Because the world will do that for you. Simple as that, right? So I think for yourself there, you don't need to be worried about absolutely anything that's going on or wrong. You just need to start refocusing how you view the world, yeah?
Yes. I
heard a very good thing on a Gary V interview there the other day, and I'm going to try and pull it up here. I think I have it written in me notes here, right? And it's actually, I think he said that to me just for you. So I was jogging when he said it, and I couldn't remember it word for word, right? But I was just writing it down last night. Life has a habit of turning into the way we see it.
Okay.
Would you agree?
Yes, yeah.
Yeah, so life has a habit of turning into the way we see it. So, we need to just readjust your binoculars here, your life lenses, yeah?
Yeah.
Before we look at anything else. At this point in the proceedings between me and you, right? We've done a little bit of work for a couple of weeks here. We've introduced you to the make or break board where you didn't really know what was going on. We've looked at the pipeline of work, and we've segmented between the different types of work, and some that's bringing in more money and some that ain't bringing in money, yeah? You've got that up on your board. You're able to look back now, so you've got a bit of you got a bit of hindsight there, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? So you know where you're at. You're not hitting your targets at any point, but let's be honest, these targets are high. They're not any old monkey can't hit these targets, So they're high. And they're high for a reason, because they want you to grow into the person that you need to become in order to hit these targets. Would you agree?
Yes,
right?
Yeah.
So, for you to hit, your very first 0 day on that make or break board, you are going to be absolutely jumping for joy.
Yeah.
Right? And that first day it's going to happen within this calendar month, yeah?
Okay, we'll have a go at it.
No, we will make it happen, yeah? We will make it happen, 100%, right? I'll make sure that happens for you, right? So,
okay.
At this point in time, Dec, right, and we'll jump into anything else that's on the top of your mind here right now, but I don't see the requirement to talk further specifically about the business right now until we get some kind of belief in you, because at this point in time, I don't believe it's a technical issue that's holding the business back, as in I can't do it. I don't believe it's a work issue, and that I don't believe that we haven't. It's not enough work around like that. I believe that you don't believe that you can do it. Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm getting. And now listen, this is a positive, right? The fact that you don't believe you can do it, and I'm here to help you. And I know you've already got the skills and all the resources needed. So once we get that, here's what I think we should do. We should make a plan right now as to what we can do to get you to your first €500 day, yeah?
Okay.
Right. So we only need to get one. Now, I'm going to let you on a little secret. Sometimes it takes a couple of days' work to get to that one €500 day, yeah? And sometimes it involves pushing a couple of jobs into one day and you work around the clock to hit that €500, right? But when you're sitting back and you're looking at your make or break board in your office, right?
Yeah.
And there's just one there. I won't say 0. It'll say plus 40 or plus 50 or plus 100, right? You're going to be proud looking at that, right? And then our job then is to just jump straight into the next one. So I was just chatting there earlier on the week with Lar Murray. He sent us the email there where he made €510, yeah? And I said to him, it was his first plus 500 day. I said, Lar, you do know that of all the thousands of euros or millions of euros you may make in your life, that's the most important bit of money ever. And he's like, oh, I know, because I know I can do it again. Like, I didn't need to sell him on his ability to do it again. Like, that man knows he can do it.
Yes, yeah.
And that's what it's about. Just putting the bit of belief in there. Because you've got the skills, you've got the manpower, you've got the assets, you've got everything. So you've got 3 staff plus yourself, yeah?
Yeah, and I spend too much time on the office.
Yeah, that's another negative there. I think I'll get a little negative bell, and I'll ring it every time you pass a comment there. You said you spend too much time in the office.
In the office, I spend too much time pricing and too much time. If I could get the tools more as well, it would be great.
Well, I would be trying to get you off the tools.
Off the tools, I suppose. Yeah.
It's like being in the office is good. I can't get people into the office, But let's look at it here, right? 500 quid, divide that by 4 people, right? It's 125 quid, right? All we need to do is get your men to cover their cost for 1 day plus 125 quid, yeah? Each.
Yeah.
And that's your 500, right? So, are you on down tools now altogether?
Sorry?
You've down tools now altogether?
Oh, no. I do...
No, as in the business. There's nothing happening in the business for the next...
Oh, sorry. At the minute, yes. We might be... we started a job on the meat plant. So that's deemed essential. They might want us back now. If this drags on longer than 2 weeks, they might...
Let's say everything...
might look for us back.
Okay, so are you...
At the minute, we're down. Yeah, we've done a couple of call-outs.
Right.
That's
so
essential, but...
First things first. Safety first over everything, yeah?
Yeah.
And then, obviously, I can't tell you to do anything if it involves breaking the law, right? So I don't know if it's breaking the law for you going out to somebody, right?
Oh, no. It's we're doing a job in a meat plant, and we were doing a job, but we've down tools, but they are an essential business, so if they deem us to be essential, they're trying to move into a new building, so if they want to get pushed on with that. Okay,
so you've the availability now to do a few bits and pieces in an emergency capacity for people?
Yes.
Yeah, like, you know what? I said to the missus when all this stuff was going on, I was like, I'm getting a fucking generator. I'm getting a generator, I'm going to leave it beside the house. And then have a guess what happened yesterday? The power went. I thought, oh, fuck, I need to get a generator, Like, we're thinking in wartime efforts here, if you ask me,
Yes, yeah.
So what we need to do here, Dick, right, is we need to come up with a plan to get you to 500 quid ASAP. What did you do yesterday to try and generate some business?
Nothing, I was trying to collect money.
Okay, when is your next free day?
Money. I suppose next Monday.
What day is today? Friday. What are you doing tomorrow?
Sorry, tomorrow?
Yeah.
Outside cleaning the store and the shed and all that.
So the answer is 0. The answer is nothing. Yes. What are you doing Sunday?
Nothing.
Right, okay. Let's go and try and generate a bit of work for yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
That'll get you to 500 quid, yeah?
Yeah.
Right. I will send you the wording of something to put on your Facebook page, yeah?
Okay.
Let me just jump in here. Look, you need to do something, right? People need you, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? We need you pretty much right now, because if you're not available to help us and our power goes, we're snookered, yeah?
Yes.
Right. So you need to let people know you exist, yeah?
Okay.
So I'm gonna go now.
I wouldn't be Facebook at all.
I know, yeah, but you're also not 500 a day yet either, so that's going to change, and the Facebook stuff is going to change, right? So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to send you a couple of things on WhatsApp now, right? I want to send you a screenshot to one of the lads' Facebook page that we done for himself there the other day, and it'll get you a little bit of attention, right? Go off and do that, and just go out and try and drum up some calls.
Okay.
Right, and let's get out there, right? We've got we've got a little bit of analysing, getting the money done. We're getting a little bit of clarity now, right? I want to just try and get you as close as possible to taking a bit of action. That's pretty much the long and the short of it. Just take a bit of action. There's no reason why you shouldn't be taking action right now, yeah? Okay. And get a little bit of a result. That's going to instill some belief in yourself, yeah?
Yeah.
And then give me a shout back.
Okay.
Right? So purely at this point in time, Dec, right? I just see that everything that's going on and, you know, everything that's holding you back from where you want to be, it's kind of starting in your head, yeah?
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
So I don't want to get into anything too technical or anything more, you know, learn this, learn that. Look, you're a Sparks. You guys are good at learning stuff, right? So I don't want to get into that. I just want to get you into doing a little bit of doing straight away, yeah?
Okay.
Right? So just have a look at those posts that I sent you on, those screenshots I sent you on WhatsApp. Go off and try them. Give me a little heads up before you post them if you want, and I'll give them the once over. Or what I say is post them in the group first for a bit of feedback from the lads.
Yeah.
And then when we give you the thumbs up, then go off and post them on your page, right? And let's just roll from there. And today is Friday. We can have a chat on Monday or something when we've had a few days gone with that. Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's
right.
Fine.
And when a few days has passed. So I'm going to make a little note here for the summary of our call, right? Right, and we can look at that again. Our work on that is by no means complete, but at least we can look at it again. Let's go and take a bit of action. If you come back to me saying, "Oh, Joe, well, I was doing nothing," and here's the other thing, right? Any money that you get in Saturday, Sunday, or Monday, that all equals direct profit because it was work that you weren't going to do. Do you understand?
Yes.
So it's easier for you to get your 500 in the next few days because any money you take in, less your diesel and your toll bridge for the day, is direct profit. Yes. Because you're planned to be closed otherwise.
Yeah.
Right? So if I can get, and that's a little cheat because we're giving you a leg up to get to the, you know, we said our break-even point was 1,400 a day, you know. So 1,400, divide that by the 4 lads, because you're one of them, is 350, right? So you need to get 350 plus 500, which is 850, but you don't actually need to get that now. You just need to get 500 quid plus diesel and tolls might be another 50 quid. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So if we can get you out there to 5 call-outs.
Yes.
At a rate of 110 each, you've hit your target, man.
110 a call-out.
Yeah. Now, you might not be able to charge 110, but there might be a little bit more to it. Do you understand? Like, we know you could charge 110. We know you could do 5 of them in a day, yeah?
Yeah.
Right? And then and I'm going to let you know what the next thing is. When you come back to me and say, "Joe, I fucking done it," I'm like, "Okay, Dec, here's a plan. Go and do it again."
Yeah.
And when you've done it twice, you're going to be like, "Why was I doubting myself?"
Yeah,
you're going to be asking yourself, "Why were you doubting yourself?"
Okay.
And then we'll move on and we look at something a little bit more. And there will be a transformation, and it'll be, you will have seen the light once you hit this once or twice, yeah?
Yeah.
And we'll talk about it again. So look, let's wrap it up here. You're gonna get that killer Facebook post done. We're gonna chat then probably on Monday, but we'll be chatting over the weekend in the group at least, and then we'll go from there. Is that fair enough?
Okay, that's
right.
Fine.
Is there anything else you need to ask me there, Dec, before I let you go?
No, I think we're all good.
Okay, savage stuff, man. Let's roll with that and we go from there. Okay.
Thanks very much.
Thank you. Bye bye.
Cheers. Good luck.
So guys, thank you very much for listening in today. If you're struggling with any aspect of your business, do not suffer in silence. All good business owners learn from the mistakes of others. And trust me, I've made a lot of mistakes before getting to where I am today. You can ask me any questions you have by reaching out to me and messaging me on Facebook by searching for the Tradesman Support Group by Joe Doyle. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time.